I can't believe he's finally quitting. Let's start with some other good news.
Here with reaction to
Everyone's hating on Trump. Like everybody on earth is hating on Trump, and it's a good day when people are hating on Trump.
all of this. He is the star of First Take on ESPN. He is our friend. I will not ever back off that. Stephen A. Smith. Okay.
Let's see what you say, Hannity, to Stephen A. Smith. And Stephen Smith isn't an idiot. Like, Stephen Smith is pretty smart.
You tell Democrats. Well, it's good to see you. You tell Democrats all the time. Don't go, taking the bait and Trump derangement syndrome. And this is what you did. He has been a Knicks fan like you his entire life. He's gone to Knicks
But he was asleep at the Knicks game.
games for decades and decades. The Knicks have a shot at the championship. You said if they lose that game, it's his fault. Then you blamed him. They lost. Now, now you're saying if
it was his fault.
they lose the
It was his fault. What's up, Julia? Oh, no, Julia, my microphone was muted and I had no idea. Nobody told me for the first hour of stream. If I'm not responding to the chat, you can be like, hey, why are you not responding to chat?
the series, you're going to blame Trump. You have lost your mind if you believe that.
I did not say that last part because they were down by 29 last night, overcame it in historic fashion.
Oh, you
This
did
is on
before the
them.
game.
They got their mojo. They got their mojo back, okay? But before the game, I said that, and I stood by it. He had no business at that game. See, people, this is a hard.
He ruined the game for a ton of Knicks fans. He ruined the game for so many people that just wanted to watch the game.
Hard conversation to your listeners out there because, like, you tell me to stay in my lane when it comes to politics. You don't know sports. You don't understand. First of all, let me be very, very
True!
clear.
Would you let me tell you? I'm going to tell you the greatest Knicks team of all time. Earl the Pearl, Walt Frazier, Willis Reed, Dave DeBusschere,
something over the
Bill
night.
Bradley,
Stop it.
Wingo.
Stop it.
Come on.
Please. So what you going to do, ask a 3-minute question to start playing your music the minute I start answering? You ain't getting away with
Probably.
that. Here's the deal, Sean, okay? First of all, let me be very clear. I take no offense with the president coming after me the way that he did. People go after him every day. I certainly went after him. He has every right to come back and clap back at me. I'm a big boy. I can take it. He ain't phasing me one bit. But this man was raised in Queens, New York, lifelong Knicks fan, knows about the suffering that spans 53 years. And when you are a true sports fan, you know every little thing could disrupt the momentum. You had watch parties outside, thousands of people. You had Rabbit fans inside, people throughout the state, Central Park, Bryant Park, and throughout the
And all shut down because he was there. Literally.
state of New York are on fire. The momentum is there. Incredibly intimidating. And what does this guy do? He shows up. They got to get rid of the watch party. He disrupts the momentum and the fervor. And that is why I blamed him for the loss to Game 3. I said
But then you
I meant
followed up and
not
you said if they lose,
because he's a
you
New York
followed
Knicks
up.
fan. He's a New York Knicks fan.
You followed up and said if they lose the series, you will blame him.
Yeah, I did.
Before last night's win.
Yeah, that's how I felt.
I
And
would.
that's how, let me tell you why.
I would blame him too. Stephen A. Smith is 102,000% correct here.
That's
Because
nuts.
after they lost Game
That's
3,
on them.
Let me finish. Let me finish. After they lost Game 3, I thought
God, we need like actual politicians or like news anchors with the fever that Stephen A. Smith has when it comes to clapping back at dumbass Republicans.
they might lose Game 4. And sure enough, they were down by 29 points. So I definitely was blaming him because it's nothing like they look en route to a 13-game winning streak. See, he wants to talk and call me names and go at all. Donald Trump knows he had no business disrupting that mojo. Not a New York Knicks fan, not a true New York Knicks fan. He knows better. He was there in 73 when Walt
He's
Clyde
the
Frazier
president.
did
He's been a
he was there in
decades and decades and decades long
because
fan
he's
like
the president.
you.
Time out.
I didn't know you
Because
were
he's
so
the president.
superstitious.
Wait, yeah, but here's the deal. I'm not moving traffic. I ain't got Secret Service and I got to cancel, have watch parties canceled. And I'm not affecting the audience.
Exactly. You're not ruining the fun for literally everybody. Like, and it's fun because like even Mamdani, like he was asked about it and he didn't respond. He's like, yeah, that's not a response that you can make any sort of work off of. Because yeah, it's like, why ruin it for literally everybody else?
It's like that.
That
He
was
was
not
because he's
Trump.
the president. That's what he did.
Okay, the watch parties were canceled by Mamdani last night. They weren't canceled by Donald Trump last night. He wasn't at the game last night.
Hold it.
Excuse me, Mamdani
My goat, Stephen A. Smith, about to defend my other goat, Mamdani here.
did it. He shut down the watch parties.
Don't get me started with Mamdani.
You're
Oh.
Tommy
He started with
Mamdani.
Mamdani, who he no, not mine. Oh, hell to the no, not me. Oh, no, he ain't putting that on me. I wouldn't have voted for him. I tell you that right now. We ain't going there. But the point is, thank goodness the New York Knicks came back, and Donald Trump didn't compromise the mojo permanently. Because had he, I'd have never forgave him for it. I'd have called him out for it.
So,
damn it, that's how I
if they
felt.
would have
That's how I
lost
still
last
feel.
night,
but they got their mojo back.
I want to be
they
clear.
got their mojo back.
If they would have lost last night,
He fell asleep. And also, fuck you, Stephen A. Smith, not defending Mamdani here. Mamdani made it free for people to watch the game, essentially. He realized, he's like, oh, wait, I have control over the remotes. Mamdani shows Knicks game on NYC screens. Yeah, New York Wi-Fi terminals. We're showing the Knicks games. I'm not watching a Facebook post. God, I love him. I love him. God, he really is the man of the people. Yeah, this is what I saw. Knicks game 4 to link NYC screens across New York City. This is how you build a community. Like, this happens all over Europe, by the way, and Latin America.
and lost the series,
Yes.
your blame would have been on Trump.
I'd have blamed him.
Not the Knicks.
I'd have blamed on Donald Trump. They'd have been on Donald Trump. Because 13-game winning streak, flowing, playing exceptional
crazy.
basketball until he showed up. Come on, man. You gotta get all
Listen,
in. There's certain things that I might do,
all right.
but if the New York
I
Knicks
am as
struggle,
passionate
then I might
about
change it up
politics
because I
as
want
you
them to
are.
win.
All right, can you explain something? Maybe you can explain your fellow Knicks fans. They go crazy and get violent if they lose. They go crazy and get violent if they win.
He's about to say something about black people.
What the hell is that? Why is that happening?
There's no-
You don't get it. You don't, like, dude, people who are like, okay, yeah, it's a meme, but like the fervor that sports teams bring people, including myself, it's another level. Like today when Bosnia and Canada were playing, dude, that game, oh my God, I had energy. Holy shit, I had energy.
There's no excuse for it. As far as I'm concerned, anybody who did that should have been arrested. As far as I'm concerned, if a police officer or anybody in the crowd saw him, not only should they got arrested, they should got their ass kicked. You know, you wouldn't have done that to Victor Wembanyama or anybody else to their face if you didn't have a crowd to hide behind. And it's just emblematic of the lawlessness that's permissive in the eyes of some folks out there that allow this kind of stuff to happen. When somebody's arrested, let their ass stay in jail for a little while. Let them stay there with the fellas and find out how unjoyful it can be. Let's not make it so comfortable for them. You know what? We're a nation of laws.
People do need to not do this. Like jumping on top of cars, that's a little much. But being in the streets, like that just happens.
And people don't want to obey the law sometimes. And
good
this
for you.
happens. It's not just with the New York
All right,
Knicks.
let me tell you
it
one
happens
thing.
with various parades and stuff like that, but it shouldn't be tolerated. Not at all. I'm not here to
All
justify
right,
that.
so you think you're saying I'll meet Trump anywhere, anytime. Just for the record, I just played Obama, went after me all the time, and he never did an interview with me, never met with me, never talked to me.
Right.
And Donald Trump is not going to meet you either, as hard as you
I know.
might try to smoke him out. Just tell. I
Hey,
probably
listen,
could have
I am
brokered
fully-
it beforehand.
Time out. No, you know. First of all, I don't care. But secondly, and more importantly, I knew Donald Trump long before he ever became president. And let me say this for the record that'll shock your audience, okay? What he said about me yesterday, you could call it cruel or whatever you want. That's the first negative thing he's ever said about me. Donald Trump is
Okay. Well, Stephen A. Smith, why are we now defending a pedophile? Oh man, I really hope this guy does not run. The tone change in this was crazy.
has been nothing but nice to me for many, many years. But I disagree with him showing up to the Knicks game. And I said
Well, the
so.
first thing
and
he
I
said
stand
is you're
by
a
it.
nice
And
guy.
if that's what caused him to react that way, he's entitled to that. But he's always been nice to me. But damn it, you know what? I didn't like him showing up to the Knicks game, and I said so. And I'm not taking it back. That's how I feel. He almost lost the series for us.
You've lost it. All right, Stephen A., we love you.
I'm telling
Up
you.
next. All right, thanks for watching.
Wow, did they cut him off? That's pretty funny if they cut him off. That would be kind of haha funny. I'm not going to even lie, chat. He's so unpopular. It gives me a smile every time that Stephen A. or that someone is like, yeah, fuck Trump. Like, Trump is a piece of shit. I'm like, yeah, he is. Though Stephen A. Smith needs to be like, yeah, Trump's like an evil piece of garbage. And it's frustrating that he won't for a million different reasons. One, he probably just can't. And two, it's just like money. Straight up money. He probably gets a lot of money not to call on Trump.